Are we rolling? Steven? Oh, well, okay. Welcome to another episode of Conspiracy with a K. Today we've actually brought in a local expert to talk about what we said we were going to talk about last time. And we actually are going to talk about it. Let's bring him in right now. Hello. Well, hello. I see you're British. Indeed I am. That's lovely. Thanks, bruv. Yeah, no problem. Anyways, we're gonna get right into the questions. Who's Mark's replacement? What's his name? Jonathan? Jonathan, can you hand me the... Yep, thank you, Jonathan. So we've got some questions for you. So, about your claims that the lollipops are what cause autism in children, and not the vaccines, as you've said here in your 50-page paper on this that has not been peer-reviewed yet. What do you base that on? Like, what are your qualifications? What kind of research have you done? I've got a mommy blog, and I was a babysitter when I was 13. You've got a mommy blog. Excuse me. You don't seem to be a mommy. Do you have any kids of your own? Like, are you eligible to run like a daddy blog? I don't know. I feel like some of the viewers could get a little bit offended. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to keep this fun for everybody. I've got no kids. I watch the kids at the park though, and they all look autistic to me. They're always like pointing and yelling at me to their parents. They're like, oh, it's the wave on, it's the wave on. I couldn't get it blue. I'm sorry, mate. I tried. Oh, I see. Yep, I see. Okay, let's get like right into the nitty-gritty of this. How do the lollipops cause the autism? Like, what do they do? Is there mercury in them or something? I don't know. I just know that they do. Oh. Yeah. Well, recently Bill Nye the Science Guy himself and Neil deGrasse Tyson, they actually spoke out against you for what you were saying. Apparently you guys had a meeting in person. We did indeed. I was coming home from the pub. I was pushing my trolley, like you do in Britain. Over here you push the cart. And Bill Nye the Science Guy came up behind me, the baseball bat, and he bashed my head in repeatedly, over and over and over. And then Neil deGrasse Tyson, he took his car and he ran over my hand, over and over and over. Like, you could hear it, the engine starting to cry, because how much he was doing it. There wasn't a lot of speaking going on, a lot of screaming from me and the bystanders. Do you think they were justified in doing that? Oh, absolutely. It's a free country. You can say whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You want to jump me on the street and beat the shit out of me? That's a free country. You can do that. I'm so glad to hear you feel that way because as a free country and as a free company, we're kicking you off the show. Our budget does not allow you to be here more than we're actually 3 minutes over our budget. What's that number? Yeah, $3,000 is being deducted from my pay. I can't afford ramen this month now. I'm quite sorry to hear that. I'll go now. Goodbye, Governor. Bring it in. Alright. Goodbye. Anyways, that was our that was our segment today. Sorry, I was accidentally copying his voice a little bit. That's our segment today, folks. Join us next time where we will discuss why Garfield is not a cat, but rather a very large rat, due to the fact that lasagna is poisonous to cats. Oh, I am just receiving word that we are not covering that. We're covering something about the Amazon fires. We will find out. Goodbye, see you next time, and if you would like to donate to my Patreon so that I can buy ramen this month, I don't have one. I can't afford the internet. So you could just drive by my house and drop off food. I'm pretty fond of, like, anything. Like, even if you've got, like, a trash bag, like, just like a compost, you could drop that off. I'll eat that. I'm starving to death. Yeah, no, I'll cut it myself, yeah. If I cut it myself, do you have to take as much pay deduction off of me? Could you, like, reduce it by, like, $5? No? Okay. Yep.